looks absolutely cold. I just pushed her back out of the garage. So she hasn't been started. It's about 65 degrees this morning. Let's see how she does with the cold start today. One thing I need to remember is just to, when she fires, is not to add any throttle till she warms just a little bit. Otherwise, it'll lean out and die, I think. So, still learning how to start this thing cold. Enrichener on. That was one. Okay, I'm going to be taking the carbs off this bike. They're not in the right sequence, so I need to fix that. And while I do that, I'm going to take them apart, see what the jetting and all is. Bike seems to be jetted pretty good, so I'd like to take note of all that. But before I did that, I just went and turned the fuel screws a quarter turn richer, and we'll see if that makes any difference in the starting. Last time I kicked it over, it fired on the first kick and then died, and then fired on the second kick and kept on running. So out of curiosity, I just richened them all by a quarter turn, so we'll see what we get. Turn that off, don't need it. Okay, turn that on. Same as last time. Alright, that was kind of interesting. So the fuel screws quarter turn richer, bone cold. It's about 70 degrees out here. I used the Enrichener. It did that quick fire and die with the Enrichener on. Last time when I started, it fired up and ran for a little bit and seemed to starve out of fuel and then die. And then the second time I kicked it, it fired up and I couldn't touch the throttle. I just had to keep holding the Enrichener on because it was feeling like it was starved for fuel. So, but this time around, on the second kick, it didn't fire, and I kicked it again and again. It didn't fire after that first initial fire. So this time I just added throttle to it and kicked it over, and she fired, and it never felt like it was lacking fuel, like I was running out of fuel. So that made a big difference. I guess before I take these carburetors off this weekend, I'm going to take it for a spin and see how the bike reacts, because the bike's throttles real nicely throughout the power band and comes on alive at 6,000, but at a light throttle, just a light acceleration at light throttle, every now and then you'd feel that little bit of a misfire. So I was thinking that was just like a little bit of a lean or rich misfire. I was thinking more of a lean misfire. That's why I went ahead and richened this, and I was thinking it where that misfire was on the transition between the pilot and the needle at that light setting. So that little bit of that quarter turn might just cure that little bit. Other than that, the bike carburetes perfectly going down the road. So good experiment. Let you know how that goes. Thanks for watching.